Pisces, hi, what's good, friend? Today we are going to do a yours and theirs energy reading. We're going to look at yours, we're going to look at theirs, and the mutual energy in between the two of you. Then at the end, I'm going to go through each of the zodiac signs and see if there are additional messages for you there. So Pisces, please keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But go ahead and think of the person you would like to connect with at this time. Let's get some info. Ooh, we got the Two of Cups on the bottom. Pisces, you big flirt. All right, let's look at Pisces energy when it comes to this person. We have the Ace of Cups. Wow, and the Four of Wands. So Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Four of Wands. This is like love leading to marriage kind of vibes. Emperor, yeah. Have you found your husband, Pisces? Or have you found the person that makes you want to be a husband? That's pretty cool. Congratulations. Congratulations. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Sun. You want to invest. You're like, I'm invested in this happiness. I think you have a decision to make soon. Maybe it's like moving in together or to get married. Maybe someone is going to propose, but it's going to make you really fucking happy. Tell me about this choice. Justice. Five of Wands. Maybe there's some kind of disagreement you guys like need to kind of squash. Yeah, just put an end to it with the Ten of Swords. I think it's just time for fairness, or maybe because I feel like this is a collective decision between the two of you. So maybe it's making the decision to abstain from a combative group or a combative situation where it's like, okay, I'll marry you, but we need to figure out how to have boundaries with your family, or first we need to figure out how to have boundaries with your friends, or something like that, because we keep getting put into these situations where we're fighting with each other, and that's not the point. So there's something about like ending silly bickering or acknowledging like, is this worth fighting about? Do I need this fight in my life? Is it serving me in any kind of way? Let's get one more card for Pisces, please. Eight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. This is just all good news. Like your whole side is just absolutely beautiful. Is absolutely beautiful. Ten of Pentacles is end all be all happiness, stability, longevity, family, legacy, generational wealth. And the Eight of Wands is a card of communication, and it's fast movement. It's like Cupid's arrows. So I feel like once it's discussed, like, hey, I love you, I want to marry you, I want to invest in this, you are my happiness, it's just going to be everything. It's going to be everything. It's going to have the love, it's going to have the fire, it's going to have, sorry, because I noticed, I was like, okay, there's Cups, Wands, and Pentacles, and that's lovely, because that's all like, love, passion, and stability. And then I was like, there's no swords, and I kind of laughed, because I was like, I don't know if you guys are a little bit like dodo for each other, like dodo birds, like, just you make each other dumb by how like love struck you are, or something like that. Because I kind of just got like, in a movie or whatever, it's just like two people like drooling all over each other, and then like other people are like, oh, look at those dummies, but like are low-key jealous. I totally get those vibes. Okay, let's take a look at Pisces person. The person on Pisces' mind. The person on Pisces' mind. Have the Knight of Wands. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Swords. Jiminy Cricket. And the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, and the Star on the bottom. Okay. This person's funny. This person's funny. Six of Cups. They feel like you're their soulmate. You're the person they've waited for their whole life. And I say this carefully and delicately and not with judgment to them, because I completely understand this feeling. They feel they feel so strongly for you that they're mad about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm triggered to think about that guy on TikTok that does the videos of like cuteness aggression or something like that. And she's like, oh, I just love you so much. It makes me so mad. You know, like it's something like that where I don't know if it's like you're a pistol maybe and they just love the way that you tease them, or you always like, maybe there's someone that really likes the pursuit, really likes the chase with the Knight of Wands, and they're just always ready to bring you that wand, if you know what I mean. So I feel like it's a really strong physical connection. I feel like they love talking to you. Like even if it is stupid gaga, you're so cute, no, you're so cute, no, you're so cute. They they love it. They absolutely love it. I feel like they feel adored and they want to adore you, and they just want to see you happy. They want to see you happy and shining and glowing. Again, cut to the Six of Cups. This is your soulmate. This is your soulmate because I don't think they've found someone before that kept them happily in that like pursuit energy. Like I feel like once they got their goal, once they got in the relationship with the person they wanted, like some kind of fire ended, maybe just got like a little too comfortable. But with you, it's like it is passionate, but it's not just passion, it's also communication. Y'all want family with each other. The mutual energy between Pisces and the person on their mind, please. Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Swords, interference. I feel like that's saying that this is a protected connection. Like it's divinely connected. No interference can come in. And yeah, Princess of Discs. This seed is gonna get planted. Like spirit's on it. Any big attempt at causing like an issue, like didn't we discussed maybe a Five of Wands situation with just like combative people? Like no one's going to be able to get in your person's ear and plant a seed that taints the connection because it's just too strong. So don't even worry about that. This mutual energy between Pisces and the person on their mind. Five of Wands, strife. Yeah, so I guess they want to keep talking about that. Three of Wands, virtue. To just separate yourselves from the fight. Because the Three of Wands is also like standing on the outside. It's being on the shoreline, not in the boat. You know, it's waiting, it's observing, it's looking out. So I think there's something that you guys need to separate yourselves from. And like I said, I really don't think this is between each other. Yeah, the Devil, maybe it is. Maybe like there's a habit you guys need to break. And it's like whenever you drink too much, you fight or something like that. Or whenever you eat too much, you get mad at each other because then you're like, you can't do the shit you want to do the next day, whatever it is. Or you don't stop fighting when it's cute and you wait until it gets not cute. You know what I mean? But the Princess of Cups is sweetness. It is that like softer energy. So I do feel like it's time to decide almost like if you want to, and listen, I get this, like sometimes that like toxic dynamic in a certain way, if done right, can be like a lot of fun and fulfilling. But I do feel like it's just time to mature and not need the tug of war, the push-pull, the chase so much. This person's going to continue pursuing you. You don't have to push them away to get them to chase you. So I just think it's a time to choose softness. And it's interesting because usually the Page of Cups would be emotionally immaturity, but compared to the Five of Wands, it's like starting a new journey, being more emotionally mature instead of engaging in the same fight over and over and over again. Because you know the saying, like if you do the same thing over and over again and expect a different outcome, that's the definition of insanity. So if you're putting yourselves in group settings or toxic family environments or, you know, toxic nightlife situations that cause each other strife, and you keep choosing that, then you can't be surprised when that shows up in your relationship. But if you choose to separate from it, if you choose to address those toxic tendencies within the connection, and within, I really feel like it's some kind of like community thing too, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, like maybe your friend group or something. But it's just time to make that shift and choose love. Like you'd have to choose love, and that would mean also choosing self-love and having to release unhealthy behaviors because you need to be your best for your person. You know what I mean? Ace of Discs, Ten of Swords, Emperor. I think this person's gonna like propose or something, and some people might have some shit to say about it. And I think that they can shut up. Shut your mouth, please. Ooh, shut your mouth. Because, like it or not, even if this is like a star-crossed lovers or taboo to some extent, like it's meant to be. It's meant to happen, you know? So people either have to be on board or you're going to go where there will be people on board, you know? It might be that where it's like you two have to kind of like run away together. I feel like I would be the last person to be like, do it. I love that. That's so romantic and sweet. I'm fucking Capricorn. Like I would never do that. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's the right move for you. Like fly, fly. So cute. Okay, let's go through the zodiac and see what each sign has to say to my dear Pisces. If you're dealing with an Aries, Pisces dealing with Aries. Five of Swords, Tower. You're not dealing with an Aries. You're not. That's somebody that might be trying to cause the interference and the strife and maybe even trying to get attraction from your person because it kind of landed on their Ace of Wands, right? So maybe they're feeling your person. That's someone to avoid and to not trust. Don't trust an Aries. Taurus, if you're dealing with a Taurus. Who flipped here? Page of Wands. Pisces dealing with a Taurus. Dang, what's going on? These people don't want to talk to you, Pisces? Five of Wands. Again, could be part of it, the Hermit, but they're part of it, but not part of it. They're turning inward. Five of Cups. I think they're sick of the pain this situation caused. Yeah, they're ready to put the burden behind them and enter into a softer period as well. But I feel like Taurus is inspired by you, but held back. I think you'd have to lead this new path. You know, I think you'd have to be the one to carry them in the beginning or convince them to leave this in the beginning. Okay. If you're dealing with a Gemini, Pisces dealing with a Gemini, Page of Cups, Nine of Cups. This person sees you as their wish fulfillment, but they have a difficult time expressing it. I think they're a little selfish too. Yeah, this person is they might make you an offer and act like they want some more with you, but they're gonna continue acting single until you walk away. You're gonna be like, all right, you're literally playing in my face because you're saying one thing and doing another thing. If you're dealing with Cancer, Two of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, the Tower. This person's trying to block your blessing. Cancer's trying to block your blessing with whoever this is. King of Pentacles, could be a Taurus. Leo, Pisces, if you're dealing with Leo, Four of Pentacles. Leo's a little closed off right now. Maybe they took an L financially, or they're just not feeling very stable right now. Ten of Wands. I think like in releasing a burden, they took a loss. You know, like when people go through a breakup and then they move out and it's like financially they took a hit because each person went from like sharing a dwelling to having to like get their own dwelling. It's something like that. But we do have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like, and then the Three of Cups celebration. So I think once they get back on their footing, they're going to come for you. Okay. Who is that? Cancer? Leo? Shit. I think that was Cancer. Let's just do Leo, because worst case we do Leo twice. I just don't want to skip anybody and get a mean comment. Four of Cups, Six of Cups. Okay, so I think we did do Leo, but someone's just holding back because they feel like they don't have all their ducks in a row. Virgo, if you're dealing with a Virgo, Pisces dealing with a Virgo. Knight of Swords, the Empress, Six of Pentacles. This person sees you as everything and wants to give to you. The star at the bottom, this very well could be this person. But again, there's something like immature about their communications. Like they're showing up Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. And normally I would say like, girl, don't, or boy, don't settle for a knight. You know what I mean? But I do feel like, they're a knight because of their environment, because of like the habits, the choices, just like the everyday routine that's developed. But if they were like picked up and put in a different situation in a different part of the world, I think they would be like an emperor. You know what I mean? So they have to decide, you know, they have to decide if they want to give up that lifestyle. Libra, Pisces, if you're dealing with a Libra. Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Strength. This person's not sure how they feel about you. I feel like they're happy 1 minute, but then maybe they're afraid of their own happiness. They're like tempering things in like a easy, don't get too excited now kind of way. Pisces, if you're dealing with a Scorpio. Five of Cups. Scorpio. Pisces dealing with a Scorpio. They're either too busy throwing themselves a pity party or like there's a loss. There's a loss and they're in protection mode. Yeah, like they want to turn their back to you for whatever that is. Six of Cups. It might have been, you might have like went through an experience or a breakup with a Scorpio that led you to this. Or it could be this person, but again, maybe this is just drinking too much. That has come up a little bit. That was Scorpio, right? And two water signs coming together, sometimes that can be an issue. Like the celebration can just, you know, keep going until it's no longer a celebration. It's more like a detriment. Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, Two of Pentacles, juggling, balancing, making decisions. Page of Pentacles, Strength. One more. They are going to make a decision. They are going to make an offer, but one more for Sagittarius, please. Ace of Cups. Queen of Wands. They are going to come forward and make you an offer. It's going to be disguised as something small, like, hey, you want to go to the park? And then it's going to be like, when you get to the park, there's all these flowers, and they're like, I love you. So that's cute. That's cute. Pisces, if you're dealing with a Capricorn. We have the Hierophant. And the Six of Wands. This very well could be your person because we have wish fulfillment on the bottom of the deck, and then we have commitment with victory. So I feel like this person would just be so happy to marry you, just so happy to claim you, I'm hearing. They would just be so proud. They'd be like, look who I got, look who I landed, you know, like they'd show you off in like a cute way, you know what I mean? Okay, if you're dealing with an Aquarius. Six of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Aquarius is your soulmate, but just be slow and steady about it. There is a lot of impulse. There is a lot of like chop to it kind of vibes. Just hold back a little bit. Hold back a little bit. Not for long. Just a little bit. And Pisces, if you're dealing with a fellow Pisces. Whoa. No, I feel like I gotta shuffle real quick. Getting too many repeats. Okay, Pisces, if you're dealing with a fellow Pisces. Eight of Cups. The World. That person walked away and they're not coming back. Justice. It was the universe that got involved and made sure that this person could not come back into your life. Let them go. Love to watch them leave. Whatever that is. All right, Pisces, this has been your reading. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, or drop a comment. Let me know how this resonated for you. I would love to get the community going. If you are interested in a personal reading, the link is in my description box below. My email address is in the description box below. And I hope to see you next time. All right, Pisces, take care.